The night in the forest always seemed too quiet to you. During the day, birds sang, the wind rustled, and branches cracked under the paws of animals. But as darkness fell, everything would fall silent. As if the forest itself was holding its breath. You and your friends settled by the fire, pouring tea into mugs. Someone was telling a story, someone was laughing, but soon you noticed something strange. The fire in the campfire trembled, as if from the wind. But there was no wind. One of your group tried to joke. Maybe it's ghosts? But they fell silent when all of you simultaneously heard footsteps. Not an animal. Heavy, slow footsteps. As if someone was walking barefoot on soft moss, right behind the trees. You listened closely. The forest silently observed. The footsteps stopped. You exchanged glances. No one wanted to ask aloud, but the question already hung in the air. Do you hear that too? A branch snapped. The footsteps resumed. They were circling the camp. Not too fast. As if whoever was coming knew they'd already been noticed. Someone with a trembling voice suggested, "Maybe, shine a flashlight." But suddenly everything went silent. Only the crackle of the fire. Only the silence of the forest. Someone was about to say, probably imagined it, but then the fire went out. As if someone had forcefully blown it out with one breath. Darkness enveloped you like a black blanket. And in this silence, someone was breathing. Loudly. Slowly. Very close. You couldn't move. Something was standing right behind you. And then you felt it. Not with your hands, not with your eyes, at the level of instinct. It was older than any tree in this forest. It was alien. You didn't want to turn around, but your body seemed to disobey. Your head began to turn on its own. You saw its silhouette among the trees. Tall. Long arms. An indistinct face, as if painted on water. And it was staring straight at you. Your eyes met. And at that moment, it took a step forward. The darkness closed in, and you woke up. You were sitting by the fire. Friends were laughing, talking about the hike. The fire was burning. As if nothing had happened. But something was off. You slowly lowered your gaze to your hands. On your fingers, palms, wrists, dirty marks resembling imprints of someone's long fingers. As if someone had held you. As if it had really been there. You looked at your friends. They continued chatting, but something about their faces seemed strange. You blinked. And realized. They weren't moving. They weren't blinking. They just sat there, like dolls. The fire in the campfire didn't flicker. The air stood still. You weren't breathing. And then you understood. You hadn't woken up after all.